The Whispering Woods and the Wobbly Bridge. Hello, brave adventurers. Today, we're going on a journey deep into the Whispering Woods, a magical place where trees tell secrets and flowers giggle in the breeze. He wasn't always sure what the best thing to do was, especially when he was with his friends. And in the Whispering Woods, everyone had lots of friends. And in this wonderful wood lived a little squirrel named Squeaky. They loved to explore too, but they always took their time, made sure everyone was safe, and enjoyed helping the forest grow. First, there were the Nutty Bunch, Dash, Chuck, and Bolt. They were super fast and loved to zoom around. Squeaky was a good-hearted squirrel, but sometimes he felt a little uncertain. Squeaky had two sets of friends. The Nutty Bunch thought rules were a bit boring. They liked to take shortcuts, even if it meant getting a little messy or making things tricky for others. If we bounce, the ropes might break. On the other side was the most delicious patch of berry bushes in the entire Whispering Woods. But to get there, they had to cross the Wobbly Bridge, or he could be like Rosie and Pip, slow and steady, but safe. He remembered what Rosie and Pip said and started to cross the bridge, one careful step at a time. They were always thinking about what was kind and helpful. Then there were Rosie and Pip. Rosie and Pip believed in taking care of the forest and each other. The Nutty Bunch, who were already on the other side, looked shocked. He really wanted those berries, but the bridge looked too bouncy. "Don't worry," she called. "Pip and I will help." Cried Chuck. "Now how will we get back?" They realized that their silly bouncing had made the bridge unsafe, but the bridge was now super wobbly and squeaky. Squeaky became much more confident in making good choices. One sunny morning, all the squirrels gathered at the edge of the sparkling stream. The important thing is to think about what's safe and helpful. It looked like fun, but his tummy felt like it had butterflies. When you play with your friends, think about how they make you feel. Do they encourage you to be kind, to be safe, to be the best you can be? Choosing good peers helps you build a strong and happy path, just like building a sturdy bridge. Last one across is a rotten acorn, shouted Dash as he and Chuck and Bolt started to bounce on the bridge, making it wobble and shake. One paw in front of the other, Squeaky called Pip kindly. "Take your time. We'll get there safely. It's like having a superpower that helps you be the best you can be." Whoa, careful, cried Squeaky, holding onto a nearby tree root. Rosie and Pip saw the bridge wobbling. "That's not safe, Nutty Bunch," called Rosie. Squeaky watched his friends. The Nutty Bunch were already halfway across, still bouncing and laughing. Rosie and Pip started to cross too, but they were taking it slow. Squeaky had a choice. He could try to be like the Nutty Bunch, fast and bouncy, even if it was a bit risky. Squeaky decided to be brave in a different way. He decided to be brave by being smart. "Hurry up, Squeaky," shouted Dash with a mouthful of berries. "You'll miss all the good ones." Suddenly, crack, the bridge lurched. One of the ropes, weakened by all the bouncing, had snapped. Because Squeaky, Rosie, and Pip had been walking carefully, they were closer to the middle, and the broken rope didn't affect their section as much. Oh no, Rosie, thinking quickly, spotted a long, strong vine hanging from a nearby tree. Together, Rosie and Pip used their cleverness and strength to tie the vine to the broken part of the bridge, making it safe to cross again. The Nutty Bunch carefully crossed back, their heads down. "We're sorry," said Dash quietly. "You two were right. We should have been more careful." Rosie smiled. "It's okay," she said. "We all learn." From that day on, things changed in the Whispering Woods. The Nutty Bunch learned to slow down and think. He realized that choosing friends who help you make good choices, friends who are kind and thoughtful, makes everything better. So, my brave adventurers, remember Squeaky and the Wobbly Bridge. Choose your peers wisely. And the end.